one of the world's largest manufacturers is poised to return to Formula 1, forming an alliance with a team that has finished last in 2 of the past 3 seasons. Toyota's first foray into F1 was a colossal disappointment given the massive investment, lasting just under a decade. The scars of being F1's most mega-buck flop run deep, and for a long time, the idea of Toyota returning in any capacity seemed impossible. However, the company's stance on F1 has changed in recent years, mainly due to the championship's massive growth in popularity. While there are no new fully fledged works teams on the immediate horizon, Toyota has engaged in significant talks with an existing team on the grid. The surprise return would come with an unexpected partner, Haas. It's an odd combination on paper. The manufacturer that invested massively and had a poor return on investment in its F1 project is now joining forces with the smallest team on the current grid. However, opposites attract, and as we'll explain in more detail, what's under discussion is going to be a mutually beneficial arrangement. First, let's establish what kind of F1 return this will be. Despite some speculation that it could be a large-scale sponsorship deal with a technical element, similar to Alfa Romeo rebranding Sauber in recent seasons, our understanding is that it's not going to be quite like that. Instead, it's about what Haas wants and needs, focusing on striking a deal to work with Toyota Gazoo Racing Europe and use its excellent engineering center in Cologne, the base of Toyota's failed F1 project. TGR Europe is now home to Toyota's World Endurance Championship team, created the hybrid engine used in the Yaris World Rally Championship car, and serves as its European customer motorsport base. So, is this going to be a fresh Toyota F1 Works deal? Not quite. Even though that European center is how Toyota manage its motorsport programs these days, it does mean Haas would be working with a proper Toyota subsidiary and, more importantly, a top-class organization. Toyota was a cutting-edge F1 team in facilities, if not results, 15 years ago, and the Cologne center has a wealth of high-spec equipment and quality personnel. Haas wants to tap into the technical and human resources there, as team boss Gunther Steiner recognizes the team's limitations in terms of facilities and personnel. Meanwhile, Toyota seeks a beneficial business arrangement that allows it to get closer to F1 again, enhancing its technologies and processes and helping to evaluate future possibilities in Grand Prix racing. Toyota has already made moves to integrate into F1, such as placing its driver Ryo Hirakawa in the McLaren Young Driver program, which sparked speculation last year about a potential McLaren-Toyota collaboration. While some have discussed Toyota potentially working with McLaren's automotive division, the current focus is on Haas. Senior Toyota staff have been present to multiple F1 races this year, including the recent British Grand Prix at Silverstone, and Steiner visited the Toyota garage at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. A full F1 program of its own is not thought to be a serious proposition for Toyota in the short term. However, a growing partnership or full-scale technical relationship with Haas is more likely. This deal would likely start as a technical alliance, possibly an exclusive one, and gradually evolve into something more immersive if it suits both parties. This would not likely include a works engine, given Toyota's current focus on hydrogen projects for at least the next 5 years, and Haas' model heavily relies on a technical tie-up with Ferrari, including an engine supply. Toyota buying into or taking over Haas would be a fascinating development for F1, but it's not something Toyota is seriously evaluating, nor is it something Haas owner Gene Haas is looking to do. What's on the cards should be considered a soft return at best, but it appeals to Toyota after its previous F1 experiences. Considering the expectations and the potential, the Toyota F1 project stands as one of the biggest failures in F1 history, never finishing higher than 4th in the championship, a feat it only achieved once in 8 seasons from 2002 to 2009. Toyota's huge budget, accomplished personnel, and superb facilities resulted in just 3 pole positions and 13 podium finishes, but no wins in 139 attempts. At the heart of Toyota's feelings was underestimating the demands of F1. They judged the original recruitment incorrectly, with some people having F1 experience but not enough. The team carried over many personnel from its rallying and sports car programs, leading to weaknesses. Toyota was also seen as too corporate and wedded to the Toyota Way, a comprehensive philosophy well-suited for conventional road car products but not compatible with the fast-paced decision-making required in F1. Toyota never figured out how to integrate its headquarters in Japan with the Cologne facility in Germany and the trackside team, leading to compromised communication and constrained personnel. These problems were reflected in both the chassis and engine departments, and Toyota had a tendency to blame drivers for underperformance. All this led to the F1 program being cut at the end of 2009 during the global financial crisis. The proposed partnership with Haas has the potential to be much more cost-effective than Toyota's first F1 involvement. This will be a sound business decision for TGR Europe, a massive state-of-the-art engineering facility. Although it is well utilized through various motorsports clients, the absence of F1 program means some staff haven't been at full capacity. This facility could now be utilized by Haas, providing a significant boost. For Haas, this partnership offers several benefits. If Haas wants, it could stop using Ferrari's Maranello wind tunnel and switch to the Toyota facility. The Ferrari wind tunnel is good, but the Toyota facility has two high-spec ones that have been used by F1 teams. This move could help Haas better understand the correlation between the wind tunnel and the track, an area where they have faced challenges. The Toyota facility also offers driver in-loop simulator facilities and plenty of manufacturing equipment, potentially accelerating development and reducing the time from design sign-off to getting parts on the car. Haas' partnership with Dallara for manufacturing work is expected to continue for now, but Toyota might offer more long-term technical support. Given Steiner's promotion to team principal coinciding with the real problem Haas had in coordinating its UK and Italian bases, adding another site in Germany would add complexity but could also unleash new potential. Haas is acutely aware of its limitations. It is F1's smallest team, and if all 10 teams perform to their maximum, Haas would likely be last. The team has averaged 9th place over its 8 full seasons on the grid. This isn't a reflection on the individuals involved, but rather the reality of a convoluted structure, dependency on others, and an owner who hasn't invested enough in the team. At the start of the year, when longtime team boss Gunther Steiner's shock exit was revealed, concerns about Haas' future were evident. However, the team's performance this year has surprised many, including its own members. Haas has done a good job and surpassed several underperforming teams. The team cannot rely on others' missteps forever, and aiming for 7th in the championship is not particularly ambitious. Gene Haas himself might not fully understand the team's potential, but there are signs that the new leadership under Steiner might be drawing more out of the team owner. Investments are coming in much-needed areas like the factory and the team's hospitality unit at tracks. While these may seem like minor improvements, they are significant examples of underinvestment being addressed. Steiner is clearly pushing for the Toyota agreement, which needs Haas' blessing, and it seems likely he will give it. This is important because if the partnership yields tangible gains, it might further open Haas' eyes to the team's limitations. Any alliance with Toyota, whether a customer-supplier relationship or a more cooperative arrangement, would boost Haas' credibility and aid performance if used correctly. If these things happen, it addresses a lingering question. What's the point of owning this team if the owner isn't committed to making it more successful? Greenlighting any kind of Toyota alliance and being the first port of call is such a grand manufacturer wants to expand this return would emphatically answer that question.